If you ask yourself this one question, it will help you improve your t-shirt business and even more so, your life. How you guys doing? My name is Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle, and I help people start t-shirt businesses from home. Wherever you at. And in this video, we're going to talk about the one question you can continuously ask yourself if you want to improve right after the intro. Okay, let's jump right into it. But before you do, you guys know what I need you to do for me. I need you to like this video, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff because I make videos like this all the time. And yes, I mean all the time. All right, so I am putting together like the welcome module series for the overview of the six-figure printer blueprint, which a lot of you guys are starting to join right now post-launch, which is awesome. So I wanted to get this done. And then creating this, it cultivated some thoughts that I wanted to kind of start to talk about and share with you guys across YouTube that are spinoffs to what we kind of go over inside of the actual program. So today's topic is the one question that you can ask yourself over and over again if you want to get better at your t-shirt business, at some other business, at life, at whatever it is that you're doing. And it is, what do I need to learn? What is it that I don't know that I need to know? What is it that I can do to improve? You can phrase it any way you want to. But the one question that you should be asking yourself repetitively is, what do I need to do to be better? At the end of the day, if you're able to step back and look at where you want to get to because you set goals, which we talked about in another video, we got clarity on where we want to go, which we talked about in another video, you can ask yourself, what is it that you need to know in order to get to that point? And if you continuously do that with whatever it is that you're working on, you will find a path towards success. Now, let me give you guys an example. Last year, it wasn't necessarily for me about what I wanted to know in order to build a six-figure print shop. It was me actually doing the work. Now, what I did ask myself was, what systems do I need in place in order to allow me to do that and still continue to travel and do those things, right? So last year was about starting over from scratch and documenting the process of the things that I did and implementing software so I could bring other people into the business so that they can do the invoicing and billing and talk to the customers. So I needed to build the infrastructure in order to build a business that's ultimately going to help me do it the way that I would like to do it. Now, how does that pertain to building a t-shirt business? So like I said, it wasn't about actually finding the business. It was about setting the infrastructure up. So when I asked myself, what is it that I need to learn if I want to bring other people in? The first thing that came to mind was, I got to get all of this pricing, all of this, like what blanks I'm going to use. I got to get it out of my head and on paper. So the first thing that I did was I went over my pricing again. I put it in some charts. I made very, very simple pricing, which you guys can check out. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down in the description below. You can get the Only Count the Profit book, and you can get my shop docs, which is exactly what I charge. But more importantly, the book is the most important thing so that you understand what it takes in building pricing, so that when you build out your pricing, you know, based on what I have and the formulas, how you can make it work for your situation, because everybody's situation isn't be the same. You may be using a more expensive blank. You may have overhead that's a little bit more than mine or a little bit less than mine, but it'll give you a starting point to see my pricing. But usually when we take somebody else's pricing, we don't know the math that went into it, so we can't make adjustments. I nip that in the bud, and I give you guys the book, which is the formula, the information, the thought process behind it, and then I give you the pricing as well. So if you want that, that'll be linked up down below. So like I said, the first thing that I needed to do was get it out of my head. Then I needed to put it into a online system. There's a ton of different billing and invoicing systems that you can check out down here. I'll link one up down below that I use when it came to getting things started. But what I ultimately want you guys to know and understand is that Now that I got it out of my head, I got to put it in systems. And I just kept asking myself, okay, what do I need to do with it now? Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to put it in the system so that somebody else can come in and do it. Okay, now I put it in the system. Now what I got to do? Well, you got to test it. So I bring Blair in, my girlfriend, and I have her start putting invoices. I start training her. Now she can do that. No harm, no foul. Okay, what do I need to do next? All right, you just keep building and you just keep asking yourself over and over again, what do I need to improve? How can I get better at X, Y, and Z? This is where I'm trying to get to. So what things under that do I need to do? And once you get one done, you ask yourself, okay, well, what's next? What can improve upon this? What can improve upon that? And that is the core to what we do inside the blueprint. It's about laying that foundation so that you can have exponential success and basically run the retention-based marketing system where your success compounds over time and ultimately you start to grow exponentially as you get the ball rolling. So whenever you're lost and you don't know what to do, take the time to ask yourself, what is it that you need to know in order to get where you want to go? Keep in mind, I rephrased this 15 different ways in this video, but I want you guys to understand that the thought process is what matters, not actually, well, I can't really ask it that way. It's not. I'm not change it to apply to your situation. Everything that I'm talking about, you change to apply to you. If you guys want to be a part of the 6-Figure Printer Club and take the blueprint to getting your business to 6 figures and beyond, click the link down below, book a call with the team, and we'll see if it's the right fit for you. In worst case, I'll give you the roadmap to getting yourself to 6 figures. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.